Hello. I decided to make this video since literally everyone else is doing it and I myself am a very opinionated person, so why not? These will be just my opinions and opinions only. You are free to disagree, but please refrain yourself from being overly mean. There's no need to be too sensitive over someone's opinion you don't even know. I hope you enjoy the video. Number 1. I think Blackpink get too much hype. I'm not gonna say they aren't talented, but they aren't revolutionary either. Some of their few songs are good. I personally disliked As If It's Your Last. The chorus is very annoying in my opinion, but they aren't that different from the other girl groups that do the girl crush concept. I read a whole thread on Twitter how their image was completely different from other groups and how, for example, Red Velvet copied them with Bad Boy and Peekaboo, but honestly, to me, Blackpink aren't that memorable. Their personalities annoy me a little bit since they act cute, or do I go too much? In my opinion, they are just an okay group. Number 2. International fans hype the Korean ones too much. Your Korabu side is showing. Let's not forget what some Korean fans did to your oppas and unnies. Calling EXO's Baekhyun a traitor and completely ignoring Pristin's Kyla, for example. Just because they are Korean, it doesn't mean they are automatically good people, nor you should be putting them on a pedestal. It's extremely fetishizing. Number 3. Boy groups receive a lot of attention just because they are men. There is this video where it shows moves that were banned from girl groups' dance routines, while when men do the same, there was never a problem. People praise these boy groups when they are grinding the floor and grabbing their crotch, but will call women whores and sluts for doing something slightly sexier than usual. It's extremely unfair, and some of you boy group stans need to take your head out of your oppa's ass. Number 4. I have no problem with soft stans nor hard stans. However, when you take it a bit too far, it gets easily annoying. Personally, I'm not someone who's vocal about sexual matters, so I am considered a soft stan, but you will not see me doing the irritating, "Oh he is so pure, a virgin child, women/men be gone, don't touch this idol, they don't even know what sex is." I like calling them baby, because to me it's just a cute thing to call people you like, but I don't treat them as toddlers. Hard stans who make public accounts talking about how much they want to have sex with certain idols, and even worse, tag them in these types of posts, are people I usually block very quickly. No one wants to know that a stranger wants to fuck them in massive detail, no one likes that. You can post whatever you want, but you either have this group's account blocked or have your own account in private mode, for your favorite idol's comfort at least. Number 5. I stan a lot of groups, probably too many groups, but BTS's rap line is probably one of the best I have ever heard. They are all extremely talented, which makes sense since in the beginning, the group focused a lot more in rapping than vocal practice. By saying this, I am by no means saying that other groups' rap line is bad, I just prefer BTS. So when I see so many people be angry when they hear someone else stating this, it's confusing, since again it's just an opinion. You shouldn't be so offended about this, let's just move on. Number 6. I am starting to believe this is less and less of an unpopular opinion since I've met more people that think this way, but I don't understand the Wanna hype. Their debut song was okay, nothing too great, but the rest is just meh. I also think they are maybe a bit too focused in a few members while leaving the rest without any attention. Plus, while I understand IOI was the experiment, Wanna are getting way more than they ever did, and again this has to do with the sexist side of K-pop. I didn't even stand IOI, but what's happening, it's so obvious, I can't help but feel bad for the past members. Number 7. The cancelled culture is very annoying. Fandoms will hate on idols for basically anything while forgiving so much problematic shit that happens. The other day I witnessed in the same hour, someone saying that this specific idol was cancelled because they said something problematic, even though what they were based on had been mistranslated, while defending someone who has just been rightfully accused of sexual assault. It's amazing what people say for their biases. When an idol does something bad, I think people have some options. You can try to educate them, drop them or ignore the issue. I usually go with the educating option since for most part the problems come from ignorance. However, when an idol keeps doing the same dumb shit over and over again, Mamamoo, Jackson from GOT7, Wendy from Red Velvet, Kai from EXO, I start to lose my patience. Number 8. Generalizing an entire fandom is possibly the stupidest thing I have seen people doing. Let's get this straight. Big fandoms will always have bad apples, doesn't matter who these people stan. If you go around hating on a group because of their fans, then you might need to rethink some life choices. Whenever I see a fandom saying they are unproblematic and know how to behave, I can never take it seriously. Lately I have been hearing these from Carrots. It's hard to believe this is true when their fandom is growing. It's impossible that with that many people there aren't any idiots. While I wish this was the reality, I have met and had problems with fandoms who are small and supposedly calm. This idea that XOLs and armies are the worst is so idiotic. If you think your fandom is perfect, maybe you just haven't seen the bad part of it. I wish this wasn't true, but it is. Number 9. Pure stans aren't K-pop stans. Pure stans who shit on multi-fandom stans aren't K-pop fans. I really don't understand the mentality that you are betraying a group by stanning another. I enjoy different types of music, so being stuck to one group only doesn't seem fun at all, since I wouldn't even met all these other talented idols. If you want to stan one group, go ahead, but don't go around insulting others just because they like more groups than you. Number 10. I might get a lot of hate because of this, but NCT's concept of infinite members won't work. I know SM is trying to have a strong group so when EXO and SHINee have to do military service, the company won't have to be completely fucked like some other company YG. But infinite members and a crazy amount of sub-units will divide the fandom and probably have an unhealthy amount of overshadowed members. I don't think it's hard to understand who are NCT Dream, NCT U and NCT 127, but I already think 18 members are a lot more than this is just ridiculous in my opinion.